Anyone who has ever considered getting a pet has faced the timeless question: cat or kitten? What's the right choice for the perfect companion? While many say cats represent calmness and independence, and kittens are all about energy and playfulness, there are surprising details that might completely change your perspective. It turns out, choosing between a cat and a kitten can affect your lifestyle, mood, and even your wallet. Are you ready to find out what truly makes each one the best in their own way? The answer we're about to reveal will definitely surprise you. When it comes to choosing the best pet between a male or female cat, the dilemma is almost inevitable. At first glance, it might seem like they are identical, but if you take a closer look, you'll realize that there are more nuances than meet the eye. The big question is, which one is the better option? Are male cats more independent and adventurous, while female cats are more affectionate and meticulous? Throughout this discussion, we'll explore these differences in a way that allows you to understand the behavior of each, and perhaps even decide which one fits best into your lifestyle. As they say, what works for one may not work for another. And trust me, this statement has never been truer than in the feline world. Male cats are often known for their energy and free-spirited behavior. Meanwhile, female cats can be more cautious, yet still provide an experience full of affection. The real beauty of choosing between a male and a female cat lies in how these two worlds unfold. Each, with its unique personality, offers the kind of companionship that can transform the atmosphere in your home. And suddenly, the decision becomes not about which is better, but about which one matches you and the environment you want to create. Of course, beyond energy, behavior, and personal traits, such a decision must also consider more practical aspects: feeding, care, and everyday living. For many, a male cat might be the ideal companion, but a female cat, with her delicacy and sharp instincts, also has an irresistible appeal. So, let's move forward and take a closer look at these two options, perhaps helping you make the best choice. And now, let's take a deeper dive into the differences between the two. Who would have thought that such a simple choice between male or female could involve so many variables? When it comes to appearance, the differences between male and female cats are often quite noticeable. Male cats tend to be larger, usually ranging from 5 to 7 kilograms. Their build is often more robust, giving them a more imposing presence. If you've ever had the chance to compare a male and a female cat side by side, you've likely noticed the difference in size and overall stature. Male cats often carry themselves with a kind of quiet confidence, their frames solid and muscular, as if they're ready to conquer any challenge that comes their way. Female cats, on the other hand, have a more delicate and graceful appearance. Weighing typically between 3 to 5 kilograms, they often have a more slender and elegant build. It's as if they move through the world with a certain level of poise and gentleness, making them appear more nimble and agile. While male cats may exude strength, female cats captivate with their sleek and refined demeanor. Their beauty lies not just in their size, but in the way they carry themselves with quiet elegance. Interestingly, this difference in size and build can also influence how they interact with their environment. A larger male cat might be more likely to take on an assertive or dominant role, whether it's in a group of other animals or in a new territory. Female cats, however, may opt for more subtle approaches, favoring discretion over force. This balance between strength and grace, dominance and elegance, defines the physical nature of both genders. However, this difference in appearance isn't merely superficial. It can also reflect deeper characteristics and behaviors, as the way a cat looks often mirrors its personality. And when you look at a cat, you can't help but wonder, is this size and structure the result of genetics, or does it shape the way they navigate the world? But as we shift from appearance to behavior, one thing's clear: each cat, whether male or female, has its own unique charm. When you think about a playful, active cat, chances are you're picturing a male. Male cats are typically more energetic and love engaging in playful activities. Whether it's chasing a toy, climbing on furniture, or simply darting around the house at full speed, they bring an undeniable level of excitement to the environment. If you've ever witnessed a male cat in action, you've seen that burst of energy that seems almost limitless. It's as if they are constantly in motion, searching for the next adventure or mischief to get into. This playfulness is one of their most endearing qualities. Female cats, however, tend to be a little more laid back when it comes to playtime. They may enjoy a good chase now and then, but they also know when it's time to take a break and curl up for some relaxation. That's not to say female cats aren't fun, they just manage their energy a little differently. They tend to appreciate their downtime, often finding a cozy corner or a sunny spot to rest and recharge. This doesn't mean they aren't playful, but their bursts of energy tend to be more calculated, as if they know when it's time to conserve their strength. One of the perks of having a female cat, however, is that they often enjoy play sessions that are more focused and less chaotic. They're more likely to engage in calm, strategic play, perhaps chasing a ball or pouncing on a toy with precision. This can be a perfect fit for someone who enjoys a less hectic but still entertaining form of companionship. Imagine watching your cat chase a toy with the kind of focus and grace that almost feels like an art form. It's a mesmerizing experience. Male cats, with their boundless energy, may sometimes seem like the life of the party, but female cats bring a certain balance. They can be the calm in the storm, showing you that rest and rejuvenation are just as important as play. And speaking of balance, let's now explore how their instincts, especially when it comes to hunting, vary greatly. When it comes to instincts, one of the most notable differences between male and female cats lies in their hunting behavior. Female cats are often more active and intense in their hunting instincts. Even domesticated cats who are well-fed will instinctively chase after moving objects, whether it's a toy or an unexpected bug that has made its way into your home. Their sharp focus and determination when on the hunt make them incredible hunters, as they instinctively know how to stalk, pounce, and capture their prey. It's almost as if they have a deep-rooted sense of purpose when they engage in these activities. Male cats, on the other hand, typically don't display this same level of enthusiasm or frequency when it comes to hunting. While they certainly retain the ability to hunt, their instincts are often less active than those of female cats. In fact, male cats are generally less motivated to go after prey unless it's absolutely necessary. This doesn't mean they don't enjoy the occasional chase, but their hunting drive often takes a back seat to their more laid-back, exploratory nature. Think of them as the easygoing type, content to lounge around and let the hunt come to them, rather than actively seeking it out. Interestingly, this difference in hunting behavior can also influence the way they interact with their environment. Female cats, with their heightened hunting instincts, may be more attuned to their surroundings, always on the lookout for something to chase or catch. Male cats, in contrast, may spend more time exploring, climbing, and sniffing around without the same level of intensity. This makes the female cat a bit more purposeful in her actions, always ready to spring into action when needed. Despite these differences, both genders share the same underlying instincts, just expressed in different ways. Whether it's the silent, calculated stalking of a female cat or the more laid-back exploration of a male cat, their individual ways of interacting with their environment showcase how diverse and unique their personalities truly are. And speaking of personality, let's now explore how these hunting behaviors tie into their territorial instincts. When it comes to territoriality, male cats tend to take the spotlight. They are naturally more inclined to mark their territory, often through scent marking. This is their way of establishing dominance and creating boundaries. It's not unusual for a male cat to scratch furniture, walls, or even leave scent marks in certain areas of the house to declare, "This is mine." Their territorial instincts are deeply embedded, and they often feel the need to protect what they perceive as their domain. For instance, if you have more than one cat, or if you bring a new pet into your home, the male cat may exhibit signs of protectiveness or even aggression, as he tries to assert control over the space. Female cats, however, are usually more subtle when it comes to marking their territory. While they still have a natural desire to claim certain areas as their own, they do so in a more discreet manner. Female cats are less likely to engage in the overt marking behaviors of male cats. Instead, they may exhibit territorial behavior through their interactions with the space, such as choosing a specific spot to sleep or quietly asserting dominance in certain areas, like a favorite resting place or a perch. This means their approach to territoriality is more passive, and they are generally more tolerant of changes in their environment, whether it's a new piece of furniture or an unfamiliar scent. Interestingly, this difference in territorial behavior can also be observed in the way male and female cats interact with other animals. Male cats may be more vocal or defensive when meeting other pets or animals outside the household, while female cats tend to be more reserved. This gives them a more flexible approach to adjusting to new situations, as they don't feel the need to assert themselves as much. Female cats can be seen as more adaptable and accepting, while males are often more rigid in maintaining their territory. Understanding these differences can help you create a more harmonious living space for your cat. Whether it's a male cat who needs a clearly defined area or a female cat who prefers a bit more freedom, knowing their territorial preferences allows you to cater to their individual needs. Now, let's take a look at how these personality differences play out in terms of affection and interaction with their owners. When it comes to showing affection, female cats are often more expressive, but in a subtle, almost quiet way. They tend to be more attuned to their owner's emotions, offering gentle purring and soft nudges as a way to show love. Female cats enjoy curling up in your lap, nuzzling into your chest, or rubbing their faces against yours, signaling trust and affection. While they may not demand attention the way some other pets do, their quiet presence and tender gestures speak volumes about how much they care. It's not unusual for a female cat to follow you around the house or sit next to you, showing her loyalty and devotion without being overly intrusive. On the other hand, male cats may appear more independent or even aloof at times. They often don't express affection in the same direct manner as females, and sometimes it can feel like they're not as interested in cuddles or attention. However, this is not to say that male cats are devoid of love. They simply have a different way of showing it. Male cats may express affection by sitting next to you without demanding attention, or even by bringing you a gift, perhaps a dead mouse or bird they've caught. While this might seem odd, it's their way of showing they care. It's a gesture that says, "Look what I can do for you," reflecting their sense of pride and connection. Interestingly, male cats may also show affection in their own distinct ways, such as gently licking or grooming you, or curling up next to you for warmth. These actions, though not as overt as those of female cats, demonstrate a deep level of trust. Male cats are often more particular about their affection, waiting until they feel completely comfortable before seeking out interaction. But when they do, their bond with you can feel deeply rewarding, albeit on their own terms. The key difference between the two genders when it comes to affection is that female cats tend to be more consistently affectionate, while male cats take a more reserved approach. This makes the male cat's affection feel like a special, earned moment. So, whether you're drawn to the constant companionship of a female cat or the quieter, more reserved affection of a male, you're bound to experience the unique ways each cat expresses love. But there's another area where these differences also shine: their approach to cleanliness. One of the standout differences between male and female cats lies in their approach to personal hygiene. Female cats are known for their meticulous grooming habits. They'll spend a significant amount of time each day licking and cleaning themselves to maintain their fur's softness and shine. This fastidious behavior isn't just about looking good. It's an instinctual drive to stay clean and free from parasites. You'll often catch a female cat carefully licking her paws, rubbing them over her face, or grooming the base of her tail. This constant grooming ritual is essential for their well-being and keeps them in top condition. In fact, they can be so particular that you might find them grooming even in areas where you wouldn't expect, like behind their ears or between their toes. Male cats, however, tend to be a bit more relaxed when it comes to grooming. While they still clean themselves regularly, they don't exhibit the same obsessive attention to detail that female cats do. Their grooming habits are often less frequent or less thorough, and they may even skip certain areas. Male cats are more likely to get a bit messy, especially around their face or paws, as they don't take as much time on each individual task. This can sometimes result in tangled fur or a slightly less polished appearance compared to their female counterparts. But, unlike the female, male cats don't seem to mind as much if they're not perfectly pristine. The difference in grooming habits also extends to their overall cleanliness. Female cats tend to avoid soiling themselves, and they instinctively keep their litter boxes cleaner. Male cats, on the other hand, may leave a bit more of a mess in their litter box, particularly if they're marking their territory or are in a more dominant mood. This is a reflection of the natural differences in their grooming behaviors. While female cats are focused on cleanliness, male cats are more likely to leave a trail of scent behind them as a sign of their presence. As a cat owner, understanding these grooming habits can help you anticipate your cat's needs. Female cats might require less intervention in terms of cleaning, while male cats may need more regular brushing and care to maintain their coat's health. If you're raising both, you might even notice that the female cat's grooming habits help keep the male cat's environment cleaner. And speaking of keeping things clean, it's important to note that cleanliness isn't just about grooming. Their personalities are also quite different in terms of maturity. One of the most noticeable differences between male and female cats is the rate at which they mature. Female cats tend to grow up quickly, both physically and emotionally. From a young age, they exhibit a higher level of independence, which means they often seek solitude or quiet places to rest and think. Female cats are less likely to engage in prolonged playtime as they mature, preferring to keep things more laid back. This makes them excellent companions for those who appreciate a more low-maintenance pet. They're content to lounge near you or explore their environment on their own terms, without demanding constant attention or stimulation. In contrast, male cats tend to remain more playful and exploratory even as they age. Their curiosity often remains at the forefront of their personality, and they're more likely to engage in regular play, even into adulthood. Male cats are generally more active and willing to try new things, whether it's chasing a new toy, climbing to higher places, or even investigating areas of the house you thought were off-limits. This sense of adventure can make male cats particularly entertaining, but it also means that they might require more mental and physical stimulation to keep them satisfied. This difference in maturity is also reflected in their emotional needs. Female cats are more self-sufficient, and they may enjoy your company, but are not as needy for constant interaction. They're often content to sit quietly in your presence, knowing that you're there without needing any specific acknowledgement. Male cats, however, are more likely to seek affection or attention, especially during their playful moments. They may follow you around, nudge you for petting, or even get into mischief just to get a reaction. Their behavior often reflects a more childlike, carefree nature that doesn't fade as quickly as in females. As a result, when choosing between a male or female cat, it's important to consider what type of personality aligns best with your own lifestyle. If you want a more relaxed and independent companion, a female cat may be a better fit. But if you're looking for a cat who will keep you on your toes with their constant playfulness and exploration, a male cat will provide a more engaging and active experience. However, both have their own unique qualities that make them wonderful companions in their own right. Now, with all these personality traits in mind, it's also essential to think about the potential health considerations that may affect both genders. When it comes to health considerations, there are distinct differences between male and female cats that owners need to be aware of. Female cats require sterilization, not only to prevent unwanted pregnancies, but also to avoid potential health risks associated with their reproductive system. If a female cat is not spayed, she could develop issues like uterine infections, ovarian cysts, or even breast cancer later in life. Sterilization is often recommended early on to ensure long-term health benefits, and it can greatly reduce these risks. Furthermore, spaying can help calm down certain behavioral tendencies, like aggression or excessive roaming, which are often linked to mating instincts. On the other hand, male cats, while they don't face the same reproductive health concerns, have their own set of health risks to keep in mind. Male cats are particularly prone to weight gain, especially as they age. Unlike female cats, male cats tend to have a larger appetite, and without proper management of their diet and exercise, they can quickly become overweight. This puts them at risk for a variety of health issues, such as diabetes and arthritis. Regular playtime, a balanced diet, and monitoring food intake are key to keeping male cats at a healthy weight. Another health concern for male cats is urinary problems. Male cats are more likely to develop urinary tract issues, such as blockages, which can be life-threatening if not addressed promptly. This condition occurs when crystals or mucus build up in the urinary tract, blocking the passage and preventing the cat from urinating. Male cats with their narrower urethra are at higher risk for these blockages. Ensuring that male cats have access to plenty of fresh water, a balanced diet, and appropriate medical care is essential for preventing urinary issues. While both male and female cats can live long, healthy lives with the right care, it's important to address their unique health needs early on. Spaying a female cat and keeping a close eye on a male cat's weight and urinary health can help prevent major issues down the road. With this knowledge, you can be proactive in maintaining your cat's well-being. And speaking of well-being, the costs of raising a cat can vary, with the expenses also being influenced by these gender differences. When it comes to the cost of keeping a cat, there are notable differences between male and female cats. Male cats generally require more food because of their larger size and higher energy levels. This means that owners of male cats should expect to spend more on cat food over the years. The higher food consumption also comes with more frequent litter box changes, as male cats tend to produce more waste. So, the costs of maintaining a male cat can add up quickly, especially when you factor in the ongoing need for litter, food, and occasional vet visits for issues like weight management or urinary health. On the flip side, female cats might not consume as much food, but they can present other financial considerations. If not sterilized, female cats can go into heat and potentially become pregnant, which can lead to significant costs associated with caring for a litter of kittens. In addition, there are the risks of health complications related to their reproductive system, which can require veterinary care. Spaying a female cat early on can save money in the long run by preventing these potential costs and health issues. However, if a female cat is left unspayed, the financial burden of dealing with a pregnancy or the care of kittens can be quite substantial. Furthermore, there are the costs associated with general veterinary care. While both male and female cats need regular checkups, vaccinations, and preventive care, the additional reproductive-related concerns for female cats may mean extra visits to the vet. Male cats, with their higher risk for urinary issues and weight gain, also require more attention in terms of diet management and urinary health, which can lead to more frequent vet visits. These factors should be considered when deciding which cat might be more suitable for your budget and lifestyle. When choosing between a male and a female cat, it's essential to think about not only their personalities and behaviors, but also the long-term financial implications. Male cats are more expensive to maintain in terms of food and litter, while female cats might introduce unexpected costs if not properly sterilized. Ultimately, both can be wonderful companions, but it's important to weigh the costs carefully to ensure you're prepared for the commitment. Now, with all these considerations in mind, you can make a well-informed decision about which cat fits best with your lifestyle and budget. So, whether you decide on a cat or a kitten, it's clear that both have their own unique charm and benefits. The choice ultimately comes down to your lifestyle, preferences, and willingness to invest in their care. If you're looking for a more independent companion, a cat might be the better fit. However, if you're ready for a playful, energetic partner, a kitten could be just what you need. No ma. But here's the real question. Are you ready to make the right decision for both you and your future feline friend? If so, Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep learning more about choosing the perfect pet and the joys of having a furry companion by your side.